With the Grizzlies being the #1 team in the NBA right now, Beale Street is seeing an influx of revenue from tourists and native Memphians alike. I'm outside the FedEx Forum where tonight LA Lakers will take on the Memphis Grizzlies. Now the Memphis Grizzlies are #1 in the NBA right now, but the big story is Kobe Bryant, he's #1 in scoring. Memphis fans, it's time to believe. Go! There's a lot of buzz about this game, and a lot of people are excited. Noah here came all the way from Nashville. Noah, what do you think?
Well, I think the Lakers are going to beat the Grizzlies because the Lakers are the best.
That's it for Carrie Sanders with Insight News. Now that the Hostess plants have closed, internet scalpers are taking advantage of customers, getting anywhere from $50 to $700 a box for these tasty treats. All because you have to your Twinkies goodbye. The National Hockey League is known for having its share of fights, but now ongoing disagreements between players and owners have led to the league's third lockout since 1994. The major rift between the NHL and players, it all comes down to money. Profit-sharing disputes in sports are nothing new, but some think the latest problem is a unique one to the sport of professional hockey.
This is about how we're going to split a larger amount of money than the league's ever had to deal with.
In essence, the owners want a bigger piece of the $3.3 billion pie that is hockey-related revenue. Players currently get 57% of profits, while owners receive 43%. The owners want more of a 50-50 type scenario like the NBA and NFL, but players would like to retain what they have. With this most recent lockout, questions are being raised about what the impact might be on the game and on its fan base, considering the entire 2004 season was lost due to a labor dispute. In places like Nashville, not a typical northern town, the Predators fan base could drop off drastically. The Predators players are all too aware of this and hope to see an end to the lockout soon.
And we've been really fortunate here in Nashville to grow the game the last few years, and people are excited about it, and this obviously hurts, and it's not good for our team here and smaller franchises.
As the situation stands now, all preseason games were canceled and all regular season games have been canceled through November 30th. Reporting from Nashville, Tennessee, Carrie Sanders, Insight News. The new Grizzlies majority owner, Robert Pera, addressed media and fans in his first public press conference since buying the NBA franchise from former owner Michael Heisley. Pera, a 34-year-old tech billionaire who created Ubiquity Networks, made brief comments about himself, his company, and his commitment to improve the city of Memphis.
We're fully committed to the community and leveraging the Memphis Grizzlies and the brand name to make a positive impact on the community.
In addition to wanting the Grizzlies to make a positive impact on the city of Memphis, Pera says he'll rely on new CEO Jason Levin to be the backbone of day-to-day operations. Levin, a former sports agent, regaled the media and fans with stories about his personal friendship with Pera and introduced the formal list of minority owners. Levin then expressed his feelings about the new ownership and his position.
We want to be the best. I'm going to consistently be the best, and we're going to strive for that every day.
Levin wrapped the conference with what he thought both he and Pera could bring to the team and to the NBA, citing Pera's youth and enthusiasm for the sport of basketball and his own experience as a sports agent, making him a player-friendly CEO. A sign outside the forum says, "Where new starts are made," a concept fans certainly seem to be getting on board with when it comes to Robert Pera's new ownership of the team.
I think I'm going to see, and I hope to see, new and exciting things happening in the city, getting involved with the community.
It is a new beginning for Grizzlies owners, players, and fans. Reporting from downtown Memphis, Carrie Sanders, Insight News. September brings ideal weather for outdoor activities in Memphis. However, being outside around dusk or dawn puts people at a high risk of obtaining a bite from a mosquito carrying the West Nile virus. The Centers for Disease Control have reported a record 3,042 cases of the virus and 134 deaths nationwide so far this year. Memphis is combating West Nile with the Shelby County Health Department's Vector Control Program, which fights mosquitoes in a two-part regimen. Mosquito larvae are treated by applying larvicides to standing bodies of water throughout the city and county. To treat adult mosquitoes, trucks are sent out to spray in area codes where control group mosquitoes have tested positive for the disease. Vector Control also offers mosquito-eating fish called gambusia fish at no charge. Officials from Vector Control anticipate more West Nile cases this year, but are pleased that Memphis has not experienced the severity of the virus like other U.S. cities.
The absence of the disaster that's going on elsewhere in the country would suggest that an organized program such as this is of value to the residents and provides some degree of protection.
So far this year, Memphis and Shelby County have only reported 19 cases of the West Nile virus. This is an encouraging statistic for vector control. However, there are some Memphians that are skeptical.
I feel better with them doing that, but I feel like I should still take some precautions of my own.
Vector control says taking personal precautions against mosquitoes is key when outdoors. It is essential to cover exposed skin with clothing and to use an insect repellent containing DEET. Reporting from downtown Memphis, Carrie Sanders, Insight News.